Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What Does Spirit Want You to Know reading. This is a collective reading and it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it does not resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs. If those are still not giving you what you feel like you're looking for, then check out another tarot reader. This is one thing I know. If you have a question, Spirit wants you to have the answer. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, I thank you so much for my Sagittarius friends. I thank you that they look to you for guidance, and I thank you that you give us tarot as a tool to be able to navigate the energies, understand and navigate the energies in our day-to-day lives. We thank you for clear and concise messages. We thank you for love, light, and prosperity. And we thank you for clarification, confirmation, and validation. Show us what is your special message for Sagittarius as we journey through the Celtic cross. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with y'all. Current energy, King of Air. What's crossing you is the Four of Earth. Your underlying energy, the seat of the issue, is Fortune's Wheel. Your recent past is Three of Air. Your crowning energy is Ten of Fire. Your near future is Two of Water. Your mental attitude toward all this is Ace of Fire. Your outside influence, Four of Water. Your hopes and fears, Five of Fire. And your potential outcome, Ten of Water. I love this. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Current energy, King of Air. It's like you just want to cut to the chase. You just want to know, what's the rules? How do I play? Let me go forward. Because that's the attitude of the King of Air. And he's not begging for the rules. He's not... he's actually making the rules. But in this energy, with this crossing you, I feel like you feel like you've made the rules, or you feel like you've made the rules, but you don't like the rules and you want to change the rules. Or I'm feeling a little bit of agitation because the King of Air is very like, don't give me any woo-woo bull crap. I don't want to go there. I just want to know, what is the truth. Let me walk that way, and let's make it to where it works for my kingdom. And what's crossing you is the Four of Earth. So the Four of Earth is where, in the traditional tarot, the little guy's sitting there. He's got a pentacle on each foot, a pentacle over his heart, and a pentacle on his head. And he's holding on to this pentacle on his heart because he knows his truth. He knows the rules. He's educated himself on everything. He's got it. He understands it. And he's just going to hold on to it, but he's frustrated. He wants to know, why are the rules not working for him, or why is his kingdom suffering because of these rules? So I feel like this is actually a challenge for you, is that the universe is saying, release all this stuff that you think you know. Release all this stuff that has worked for you in the past. Release all of these earthly ideas and these earthly this earthly knowledge that you have. They want you to release all that. And that's holding you back. So what is the underlying energy? This is the fortune's wheel. It's like the universe is saying, we have got something for you about ready to take place, and you're hanging on to this attitude that you don't want the woo-woo stuff. You're not releasing all this stuff that you think you know. But this is where they're see that big old heart right there? They are wanting to get to your heart. But this king, no, nobody's getting there. He's got that thing protected. Nobody's getting there. That's where they're wanting to get you. They're trying to get to your heart because they know that if they can get to your heart and you can connect your heart and your brain and be in coherence, things are going to start working in a different way for you. You're not going to feel empty anymore. You're not going to feel like you've done everything right all your life and why is nothing working? Or why do I feel empty? There's that man in that window again. And I wish somebody for me could maybe in the comments talk about when was the first time we talked about the man in the window, if y'all can remember, because I can't remember the first time. I want to say it was back in September, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, they're trying to help this man feel something because he's done all the right things, but he's empty. He's done all the right things, but nothing is filling him up. He feels no purpose in this world. So it's like this is your time. This is your time. But you're going to have to release these earthly understandings that you have. Look. In the recent past, for me can be 5 minutes or 5 years, 50 years. It could be another lifetime. But in the past, you have had some heartache. You've had some people who've taken advantage of you. You've had some people who've lied to you. You've had some people who have betrayed you. This is not a love reading, so this isn't about a third party. This is just about you against the corporation, or you against life in general, or you against yourself. So, but in the recent past, it's like you're trying to figure out what is the light. See this light? Should I say they're trying to help you figure it out. It's like, see, this light is behind her. It's like the light is trying to bathe her. The light is trying to console her, but she's inconsolable. Nothing is consoling her. She's hanging on to this, I know the rules, I made them. She's hanging on to that. Your crowning energy, which is your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, your archangels, they're trying to burn it all up for you. They're trying to end this cycle for you. They're trying to help you move past this time in your life. That's the crowning energy. They are desperately trying to let you get rid of all those worries, all those whatever it is that's got you so uptight right here. Perhaps it means you have to forgive some people. Perhaps it means you have to let some people off the hook. Perhaps you have to let yourself off the hook. Perhaps you have to okay. So they're saying perhaps you have to open your heart and let them in so that they can guide you instead of trusting and believing everything that every other guru out there is telling you, including me, because this is about you and they're wanting to connect with you. And you have that ability. We all do. They're trying to reach you. They want you to put this mess down. In the near future, you have the possibility to meet yourself. This is the lovers, some people call it the lovers card, the Two of Cups. It's about a soul union, right? This is you and your soul in the same pond, on the same team, breathing the same oxygen in that water, all that stuff. You're on the same team, but it's like you're going this way and they're going this way. But in this particular placement, it's saying that you're going to meet yourself. That's their potential to bring you to meet yourself. They want you to understand your wholeness. They want you to understand the cups is about emotional fulfillment, right? That man standing in that window, he's done everything right, but he's empty. They're trying to change that for you, but you're being very stubborn about what you think you know, or what other people know for you. This right here, the energy that creates worlds lives inside of you and has every answer you need. And they're not here to war against you. If this card's coming up in your deck, it's because they're trying to bring you into a whole new cycle on the top side of that wheel. And it has something to do with your heart, with that emotional fulfillment that you've been lacking. They want you to meet yourself. This is your current potential for the near future. That if you could open up, this is about emotions, right? If you could open up, if you could figure out a way to just say, I don't know anything, just show me, then they would show you. This message isn't going to be for a whole lot of people, but there's some people in this collective, obviously, that are really hanging on to some ideas about their life. Because let me tell you something, the energy that creates worlds also created the whole astrological system. And it knows the way around those types of things. It knows its way around. It knows its way to guide you around it, to soften the blow for you, or to negate the whatever, the perceived consequences of everything. Your current energy is the Ace. Your idea, your mental energy about all this is the Ace of Fire. It's like you just want that answer, and you want it from Spirit, and you want them to be real with you. And they're trying, but you're hanging on to something. You're hanging on to this intellectual understanding of everything. You're not allowing this to be penetrated at all. But they're working with you. They're not going to leave you. They want to give you this answer too, but you have to be able to open your ears to hear it. Open your heart to feel it. Your outside influence is the Four of Water. It's the Four of Cups. You're so busy. This is a perfect example. You're so busy, this group of Sagittarius, you're so busy focusing on these things that you know, these things that you have been told by experts. You're so busy focusing on and hanging on to all of that that you can't find that pearl. That guy in the Four of Cups traditional tarot, he's looking at those three cups, what I know my spirit did, And what the experts are telling me, I don't have time to listen to you, universe. That's what you're doing. And they're trying to give you the pearl of great price. They're trying to give you that wisdom, give you that emotional fulfillment. They are trying. So your hopes and fears is the 5 of fire. You want to make peace with it. I feel like you truly want to make peace with it, but you're being very stubborn about it all. This 5 of fire, she's connected. She's connected with her guides. And look at her. She's very peaceful. She's not concerned. See that little dove of peace? She's not concerned. She's not concerned what other people are telling her is true about her own life. She's in total peace because of her connection with her guides. So that's your hope. But your fear with this intellect is that you might be wrong. Because that you might be wrong or that they're right. And then you will have allowed yourself to be vulnerable for no reason. It's the trust. So you're struggling right there. Here's your potential outcome. Is emotional fulfillment. It's the happy Buddha. It's the guy who is so grateful for all the things that he finally let go of and learned. And he realizes that he's never finished learning. There's always more stuff to learn. But man, he can be fulfilled in himself. He knows his purpose. His whole purpose is to learn how to love and to learn how to allow love into his own heart. They're saying it's a potential outcome for you. You've got to release those things. The pentacles are about the things of this earth. It can be about work. It can be about relationships. It can be about any physical thing in this 3D reality. This person is releasing it, and they're saying that's what you have to do to be able to move through all this. This is the time for you to do it. This is the time for you to understand that if this is your time to understand that. The energy that creates worlds, Abraham Hicks says this, Esther Hicks, the energy that creates worlds lives inside of you. Do you know how powerful that is? The energy that creates worlds lives inside of you. If you don't like the way something is written about your life, you, in tandem with the universe, the energy that creates worlds, you in tandem with that energy can change that. You've got to release what you think you know, Sagittarius. They're trying really hard to reach you. They're trying really hard to bring to you all those things that you want or that you say you want. They're trying really hard. It's very evident in this reading. Okay, We're going to do the oracle message. God, guides, angels, archangels, Holy Spirit, show us the oracle message, please. Show us the oracle message that goes along with this reading. Excuse me. I love this card. It's moonlight. The number's 51. 5 for change, 1 for create. Change the way you think and create a whole new life. Really? Okay, let's see what it says. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the logical and the analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to trust oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. I love you guys so much. And I know this message isn't for a lot of y'all. And if it's not for you, you probably shouldn't even still be here right now. If you're still here right now, then it's probably resonating somewhat. But you guys that this message is speaking to, I have to, why are you being so hard-headed? It's like Spirit is trying to change things for you and help you change things for yourself so that you can have that emotional fulfillment, so you can feel like there is a purpose, a good purpose. But you're hanging on to stuff. You're getting the 6 of Pentacles. They're saying this is an equal give and take universe, right? They are trying to give to you what you want. They are trying to hand it to you. The universe is generous. They're trying to help you get there. But they can't get it to you if you're not willing to receive it. There's got to be somebody willing to receive it for them to be able to actually give it. They can hand it to you all day. I can hand you this all day long, but until you take out your hand and open it to receive it, as long as you're doing this, I can't put it in your hands. Or I can try and it falls off, right? So there's got to be, with every give, there's got to be a take. So they're trying to give. Why don't you take? Take what they're trying to give you. It might not seem logical. It might not seem intellectual even. It might seem a little woo-woo, but see if you can open your heart and just say, just show me what it is you're talking about. Just show me in a way that I can understand, and they will. They're giving us the high priestess. Look, they're saying that you are cutting yourself off from being able to have ongoing communications with them. This attitude, this in your head, this trying to figure it out, trying to understand it, there's nothing logical about the spiritual realm. Nothing logical about it at all. So this attitude of trying to understand it and trying to make sense of it, it keeps you from this kind of communication that the high priestess has, where she can truly walk between both worlds, where she truly understands, not on an intellectual level, as a part of who she is. She understands. And whenever we truly understand, it's like our life changes. The things that we once thought were so terrible and bad, somehow or another, we find a benefit there. We find a benefit, and then we go on to share how it strengthened us, how it taught us to love, how it taught us to not judge, whatever it was that it taught us. And the more that we give of that, the more of that we get back. Everything's transmutable. Sagittarius, they love you so much. This is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is about a rebirth. They are trying to take you from that person who's done everything right and doesn't feel like they have a purpose. They're trying to birth you into that person who is so connected with their heart and so willing to follow their intuition that they come into an entirely new life, full of purpose, full of fulfillment. Look at the water here. Look at the water, the fulfillment, the emotional fulfillment, the feeling of love. There's love, there's love, there's love and fulfillment. They're trying. Your first step is to release the logic and release everybody else's idea of what your truth is, even mine. Release it all. Go release it all. Get quiet with them and let them speak to you, because they're trying really, really hard. I love you guys so much. Y'all have a super duper day, and until next time, have a super duper day. Bye.